Uh-oh, Clippers whooping the Nuggets ass.
Wait,
Good.
what?
The Clippers series, bro.
Wait, what?
Good.
Hold up.
Fuck them niggas.
Yeah, that shit ain't let me join, KD. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Oh, hell nah. Clippers is up 13?
Yeah, I gotta.
Clippers up 13 on the
Look at the
Oh,
damn screen.
hell nah. What the fuck going on?
1.5 hours.
They whooping that ass, Mr. Postman.
And my Knicks got the Pistons at 6 o'clock.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna start my own world because this shit tripping.
Motherfucking Goku.
Y'all gonna try again,
Yurrrrr.
nigga? What?
All right.
Like I say, because I don't know what's going. I think personally it's the game. I don't think it's anything with me.
I wish there was some way for me to put the game on when it comes up. Pacers took game 1 today. These playoffs getting crazy, but anything can happen. Who are the Pacers facing? Oh, the Bucks.
Pacers face
Oh
the Bucks.
shit, yeah. Yeah, that's
4 games today, I think.
yeah, and with Dame Lillard out, that's gonna be oof. Yeah, Bucks might be done for.
There you go.
Yeah.
God damn, Clippers is up 51-36. Kuzma played 27 minutes with not a single point whatsoever.
So is this a brand new one?
Kyle Kuzma played 27 minutes and had 0 points. That's terrible.
Yeah, I started a brand new one because I thought the other one was glitched. So it's
That's
probably just
terrible.
a game.
It was actually 21 minutes. That don't make it no better. You played over 20 minutes and had 0 points. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque.
Where the weed at?
Reeves with it. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah, why
draining
y'all
the triple.
I'm starting from the jump.
Knocked loose. On the wing, Duncan. Off target with his three.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks.
That's gonna be good. I want to see that.
Our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively. Not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best
It's gonna
defender
be like a
of
roast
all
session
time.
with WWE.
Hill has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that
That
really
shit
will
gonna
help
be funny
his
as hell.
confidence.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Gotta be in person.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting
Because
league.
that can
Teams
need he
shooting
be
a
cooking.
steady
motherfuckers, I
diet
ain't gonna
from
lie.
outside.
Wembanyama outside. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Now here is Hill. Reeves gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Like,
And close
And they
to
get
making
whooped
the
in there.
defense
Kawhi Leonard.
pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kawhi Leonard, when he's healthy, is a different breed.
Lets a floater go.
Yeah,
Pass to Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar for 3.
Wow.
Drills the three-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now it's forcing me to use strength.
To the inside. Here's Duncan. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, shit.
And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And the 3-ball is
Why he
good.
did that shit?
8 points for him.
Excellent job.
Loud to see.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
The drive by Wembanyama for 3.
Hey, should've kept
Hill.
that.
That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Pass to Roy. Out to Duncan. Here's Robinson.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
Play with it.
when I heard that shit, I
On
was
the
like,
arc.
really,
And that's good.
That shit was
Robinson
terrifying,
picking up
I ain't
the
gonna lie.
assist.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Which one are you talking about? I'm gonna take it.
Now Reeves.
Kane. All right, I'm taking off. Kane. Kane is my favorite big man.
Wembanyama
You
outside.
can't even count Undertaker.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Albuquerque. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action.
But to me, it's Kane. To me. Everyone else, it may be Undertaker, maybe.
And
As
so
far
through
as
one
big
quarter,
men
it's been a
go,
lopsided game. We'll see if
as
that
far
changes here in the
as
second.
far as like the heavyweights in
A chance to
WWE,
catch up on some numbers here. The
that's a
scoring
tough one,
breakdown
'cause, like,
for Albuquerque.
we've had some
Well, the thing
really
about
good
hitting
heavy
early threes,
other
it
than like the Big
spaces
Show
the
and Mark
floor
Henry,
and makes things a lot
Kane,
easier
and the
offensively.
Undertaker. We've had some
And one
really
other thing
good.
they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just play unselfishly.
6 on the shot clock. Ball from
Yeah.
long range. That's no good.
Yeah,
Misses his
that's
first
why
shot
I
of the
put
night.
emphasis on the
Grant Hill on the
heavyweight.
wing. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar.
Facts.
Score
That's
the
what I'm
basket.
saying.
His
Like, can we
Warriors only
even
missed
count?
one of his
Can we
5
even
shots
count
tonight.
him as a
And
big man?
just
The
look
fact
at
that he
the
was so
grace,
agile.
the agility versatility that Yurrrrr brings to the center position can beat you in so many ways.
Emo.
Excellent on both ends of
Shut
that
the
play.
fuck
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers.
Turn emo.
Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Wembenyama, a screen. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by New York. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world
You just gonna let him talk to you like that,
game
Mark?
plan for a
Nah, I
player
wouldn't even
like
know on the
Victor
mic what he said.
Wembanyama?
Well,
None.
that's a
I just
great
said
question, Kevin.
He
And there
said,
are
"Come to
no
bed, you big
great
head ass
answers
dude."
Because he's so good. I think when
stop,
you're
bro.
guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length.
Come on, Nick. Hey, you just let him say that to me, so you gotta get
you're
something
on
too.
offense, his
Oh.
defense, I think you want to use his
I ain't got
instincts
none.
to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him,
Nah, you gonna
and
go on
get
back
the
up
ball
there.
to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good,
No,
it would
where
be
we
more
where
offense.
we at? Are we at the other spot? This meeting?
And it's Malone finishing it off.
All right, I'm taking all the
For a
stuff out
center,
of here.
he's maybe
Yeah, I already
undersized,
got the
but his ability to
too
get
late,
in
already
the
got
air
it.
to make a play balances that out.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he misses the dunk. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
A shot by Duncan, nobody around. And it's off from three-point range.
bro.
Hill looking around. Here's Wembanyama for three. Roy with the rebound. New York trails by 9. And here's Wall outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pick up by Hill. Wembanyama off the bounce. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He had one of the most fire and Batista had one of the most fire entrances of all time.
Jeff Harden's that dude.
Back to Wall. Here's
Jeff Harden
Duncan.
was my
And
favorite.
that comes off the assist by John Wall. Duncan
Nah,
scores
bruh.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter.
The most Matt Hardy done on singles was ECW champion.
So good from Roy.
Very dangerous to
Dead
leave
or
a guy
alive,
like that
wrestling.
open. Lucky break there.
Oh.
For the deep.
Oh,
Here's Morrison.
okay. I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
And,
Okay.
almost for a score in
I-
the second quarter play.
Okay. You know, I would say, okay. You know what would be a better argument?
Here's
I
Reeves.
think it would be a
Down
better
it goes
argument
for
to
his
say
third
Jeff Hardy
basket in
was
his
one
many
of
tries.
the top 3 most
I mean, it's just
influential
fun to sit
wrestlers
back and
of
enjoy
the modern
watching
day.
him operate, and that's what it looked like
Who's
that
your
D
top
was
five?
doing as well.
Who's
They're
your
just
top five?
sitting back and watching.
Jeff Harden.
Walls.
As
shot
far
is
as
off.
influence?
Jeff Harden definitely top 3.
As far as influence,
Five, dead or alive.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar.
Damn
Jeff
near.
Harden top 3,
Misses
bro.
the 3, and he used the
Wait,
pump
hold on.
fake
When it
well
comes-
there,
when it
but he couldn't capitalize.
When it comes to
And so that's the end of the
top
first half.
five, like greatest top
Albuquerque
five,
leads
Jeff
by
Harden
8.
is nowhere
And
near
we'll
the
be
top
back for the
10.
second
That's
and
no,
final
we're
of the break.
talking
Keep it
about
right
as
here
far
on
as-
2K
I thought
Sports.
y'all was talking about influence.
yeah, no. I'm saying it would be a better argument.
Hardy top 3.
Oh, no, you tweaking. You tweaking,
KD, you tweaking.
And we've got
Jeff
that
Hardy
basketball
provided
for
so
you.
much
2 hours in the books.
influence to wrestling.
You can't tell me you didn't
In
do
my
that
top
little
5.
dance that them
Jeff
niggas
Harden, Kurt Angle.
Like when we used
New
to
York
press,
trails by
like practice wrestling moves and all that shit, jumping off the top rope and all that shit.
Swanton
I
bomb.
wasn't thinking about no damn Kane or Undertaker or none of them.
We was thinking Swanton bomb.
Love that. And the
Doing
fans got
swantons off.
a show there.
Yeah, we was
That
Swanton
one
bomb.
definitely
We
had
wasn't
a
doing
little
none of that other
something
shit.
extra on it.
Fuck a elbow drop. Fuck a moonsault. We was Swanton bombing.
Swanton bombing off the
Outside
motherfucking
Covington.
couch.
Shot clock at 6.
Man, you
Doing
crazy.
that little dance and
Jeff
shit.
Hardy
Albuquerque
alone
leads by
was
8.
responsible
We've all had
for the
those
ladder
as
match
coaches.
being as big
That's
as it
a
is.
No, yes.
No,
Nah,
don't
the
do
Hardy
no.
boy. The Hardy boy.
No,
Here's
no.
Duncan.
That's
A
over.
three-pointer off the mark.
The Hardy.
The amount of ladder matches Jeff Hardy has been in singles,
Edge has been
And
in
it's
more.
Wade in the corner.
but he wasn't as big of an influence. Jeff Hardy did it first.
It's rebounded by New
Now
York.
you on the first one.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Stolen by Wade.
No, he's saying far as the influence on ladder matches, Jeff Hardy was the first.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy was the main influence to the ladder match. Not Rob Van Dam, not Christian, not Edge.
To the tables match.
When you talking about
Wade outside.
when you talking about ladder matches, you also got to
Beyond
talk
the
about
arc.
TLC.
Robinson pulls
Ladder
it.
matches and TLC matches, those are...
New York trails by 8.
He innovated the ladder
Malone with
match.
the steal.
Yeah, I would say
They all did.
I would say he elevated it to a
Driving to the
That's,
basket.
but that's what I'm saying. He innovated the ladder match to the point where it is today.
But
If it
three.
wasn't for Jeff Hardy and say the Dudley Boys and Christian and Edge, if it wasn't for them, the ladder match would be nowhere near what it is
He
today.
said
On the
so.
wing, Brandon Roy.
But I'm saying, like, as far as singles matches, Jeff Hardy was doing that way before Edge was.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
But before Edge had his ladder match with John Cena for the WWE Championship, Jeff Hardy had already been. He was in a ladder match with the Undertaker, and he almost damn near won.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're
Man,
going
you
to do it.
tripping, tripping.
In my opinion, Edge had better ladder matches.
Tripping.
When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
The last good Edge ladder match was at TLC 2010
Robinson. New York trails by 6.
or 2011
Covington with it.
when he did that fatal four-way against Kane, Rey Mysterio, and Alberto Del Rio at TLC for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was the last time we seen a good ladder match from Edge.
Here's Morrison.
He ain't really been wrestling for real.
And now it's just a 4-point Albuquerque lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wade from outside.
No, he didn't do it back-to-back. He won it off Mr. Kennedy for the second one.
This my top 5 dead or alive. Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, John Cena.
A crazy athlete. Roy himself in the open floor.
No, I'm talking about Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is
Now Wade.
I would.
Deflects
You
the
gotta have
pass.
Undertaker in
And it
there.
goes out of bounds.
Yeah, obviously.
That one off Duncan.
And like,
You love the pressure
I
he's
might
putting
add
on
Triple
there.
H in there too.
Almost had that steal.
I mean, as far as being a heel, I can understand that. Being like one of WWE's greatest heels, Triple H was that dude.
Shot clock at 5.
Okay, so that you said
Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. And it's Wembenyama with the
Nah, I ain't got
jam.
no order.
Oh, great decision
Okay, well, never
there.
mind.
Get it
Okay,
to Wembenyama
you
and let
tripping.
Victor finish
Wow.
as the roller.
because Shawn Michaels was better than
At the elbow, it's Robinson.
I didn't grow up watching
It's
Shawn
stolen by
Michaels. I didn't
Wembenyama.
really grow up watching Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was there almost until 2010.
Hardaway
But
with
he
the
ain't
steal.
started. He got his
The third
best
quarter
years
comes to a
before my
close.
time.
Albuquerque out in front,
He had some of the best
leading
years
by
after
4.
too.
Yeah,
Don't go
no,
anywhere,
like
folks.
the time
Let's
he
get
won,
back in
he
just
won
a
the
moment.
unified tag team title as DX.
I'm talking about unified tag. I'm talking about nigga the
3/10
champion.
quarters
That was
behind
in
us.
the
One
90s
more to
and
go.
early
Thanks.
2000s.
No,
I was
the unified tag team title that was in 2009.
We talking about unified tag team. I'm talking about WWE.
Okay, you said
Here's
Triple H.
Reeves.
Okay, I could respect that scene occurring with Undertaker.
And he dumps it
Edge
down.
in the top 5.
Whoa, that'll
Yeah,
wake
it's
you
my
up.
top
He
10.
is such a great athlete.
I got Ed. I got Jeff over Edge.
Pass
What?
to Roy.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
tweaking, bro.
What?
Oh,
Hey, Trey, who better?
Rebound by Albuquerque.
Edge.
I'm going Jeff Hardy.
Edge, you're saying you would take Jeff Hardy over Edge as far as like
And he's got a free throw
accomplishments
coming up as
and
well.
personification and all that?
Slap Smith, bro. We add all that together.
It
and
is
it's
quite the
I don't really
contact.
like Edge like that. I gotta
New
go
York
with
trails by
I'm going
9.
Jeff Hardy, bro.
I gotta go with Edge. Edge is a really kind of
Duncan
bro.
outside.
Bro, what?
To the paint.
I mean, thing moving, I'm rolling with Edge, but wrestling, I'm going
Outside for Roy.
Oh, no.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
And like
I mean, this I will give Edge.
Edge Smith about it, he's not exciting.
Past the arc.
This is what I will give Edge. He was the one that really kind of brought the spear to its name.
He creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
You can.
Yeah, nah, I will agree. There are some superstars that made it better.
And the
That
basket
did
is
it
good.
better.
He's got a chance
It's
here for one more at the line.
made it better.
Yeah, terrific play.
Oh,
right
I'm
there.
just saying.
Best
Finish through the
to
contact.
be is Roman Reigns, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care.
There's a lot of nuance to Wall's
Yeah, the best
game.
spear to me is Roman
Talk
Reigns and
about
Braun
his
Breaker.
speed
Those are the best spears.
and things
Oh, well,
like
Braun
that,
Breaker
but
is
his
just different.
instinct
That man
and
doesn't
skill
spear.
are
That man
equally
just
as
charges
important,
at you with his
if
shoulder.
not more so.
That ain't no fucking spear. That ain't no fucking spear.
He's a big
That man
reason
is
they're
just
out front
a
right now.
human battering
Why we
ram.
only got 6,000 in the bank account?
Quick shot there, and it's off
Starting
target.
from scratch, I guess.
Robinson
Nah,
for 3.
cause I put money in there, and there was money in there. So who took money out?
That's what's the name? AD.
Fires it up.
I'm just saying.
It's
Who
rebounded by New York.
took the money out?
That's KD. KD did that.
3-pointer. Rebound Roy.
Why you blaming?
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll
I
defend
did
against
that
him
shit. I
every
did that
time
shit.
he takes the ball on the
Do
three-point.
something about it.
Nailed from
Where you at?
three-point
Where
land.
you at?
I'm playing ball at the court, right by
Reeves
the
has
party.
got 7 now in this quarter.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage.
What you want?
Lead.
No,
Yeah,
no.
look, the truth is,
Oh,
he doesn't need
you got
much
a bet.
space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Hey, motherfucker, he hit you.
Yeah,
And the first one at the line is good.
Alright.
yeah.
Bet.
And Robinson is
Then
a
when I knock your ass
franchise-defining
out,
talent,
don't say nothing.
Y'all
chiseled,
got bets?
powerful
Oh, y'all
center,
playing. Y'all ain't playing.
my bad,
remarkable
baby.
leader.
I ain't playing fair.
Albuquerque leading by
Y'all
12.
ain't playing fair.
Pass
I mean,
to Wemby.
I mean,
Officer.
Here's the thing for me. I've seen so many wrestlers like on video and on TV and stuff. It's like it's hard for me to say which one is like my absolute top 5 of all
When
time.
the three is
Like
falling,
I've seen
there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
No good from Roy.
like you get what I mean,
come
KD.
on,
Like I've seen
that's the
so
shot
many
you expect him
superstars.
to make. Well,
Look how
shout out
he's
to the
on me.
defense for cutting
Open
him
the
off.
door.
Normally,
Open the door.
that'd be easy points
Open
for
the
him at
door.
the rim.
How you do now, officer?
The shot
All
by
this
Abdul-Jabbar.
because
Nobody
fucking somebody
around.
want to play around.
Yeah, motherfucker.
It's Roy on the
Oh,
wing.
I ain't do nothing. I didn't
It's
do
back
That's why
to
you
Hill.
out. You about to get arrested.
Hits the layup
No,
after the
no.
sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And Albuquerque
No.
leads by 17. Here's Duncan. New York with a new 14. Outside Hardaway. Outside Roy. Clock at 6. Pass to Duncan. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Oh yeah, CM Punk in my top 5. I'm taking Triple H out.
Wembenyama with it.
CM Punk. in my top five.
Free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
CM Punk top 5. Oh man.
Teenage
Oh,
since
man.
LeBron James, Wembenyama.
Oh man.
He got the mic work, he got the ring work, he got the personality, and he got the influence, bro.
Wait, who'd you just replace?
He replaced Triple H.
Oh yeah, hell no. Hell no.
Oh, tweaking, bro.
Hell no.
CM Punk top 5, dead up.
And good on the
Triple
second,
H
so
is
it makes it
arguably the greatest heel the WWE's ever seen.
For Wembenyama, the sky is the
Why are you
limit,
taking-
and
Why are you gonna
the
take out
reality.
Triple H and keep John and Jeff Hardy?
slams it home. 34 seconds left to play in the final
Because
quarter.
that shit makes no sense.
why your
Going
ass.
off of straight influence, ring work,
Wembenyama with
and
a
mic
bounce
work.
pass.
Ring, you're saying CM Punk is better ring work than Triple
Fires
H?
top of the key.
Yes,
Okay, hold on.
what?
And it's in there.
Cause hold on, now you're comparing it. Now you're
inspired
comparing it to
tonight.
Triple
They
H and Jeff
fought
Hardy.
hard and at
Triple H
crucial
is 10 times
points
better than
just
Jeff
made the
In
play.
what? In what?
Yeah, they saved their best
Everything,
basketball for
what?
this home stretch,
Hey,
and
I
they
swear,
certainly earned
hey,
this.
Trey, you know, bro.
Do you
Who
know
you
how many
picking? When you,
matches?
if it's a main event
The
at
shot, no
WrestleMania,
good.
who you watching? A match with Triple H or a match with Jeff Hardy in that motherfucker?
Triple H?
And so
Jeff
Albuquerque
Hardy,
takes the
no,
win. This one was over well
Triple
before
H
the final
cold.
buzzer. The
Triple H
fans were
cold.
I'm saying,
waiting
what
for
is Triple H
something to
bringing
get
to the
excited
table?
about, Greg, but they never got it.
They
He's
sure
bringing
didn't.
the
I mean, they just
disrespect.
rolled to this win.
Right.
They looked
Disrespect.
You gotta,
really
Nah,
easy.
they don't do it
What
for
an
me, man.
efficient performance
Look
at both ends.
You
Well,
gotta
folks,
look at
that's
all
going to
the
do it for
stories.
now.
Look, Triple H gonna bring the
So,
disrespect.
for
Triple H
Stan
gonna
Van
bring that
Gundy,
aggression.
Greg
Triple H,
Anthony, and
But
David
it don't
Owen.
matter.
This is
Triple
Kevin
H can
Owens.
make it
I'm talking about
Thank you for watching
entertainment.
the
We're
NBA
talking about a dude
presented
that
by
literally.
2K Sports.
Trying to be jumping up and
We
down.
will see you next time.
I'm not getting them Triple H.
You gonna get more entertainment out of Triple H in a main event at WrestleMania than Jeff Hardy.
Hell
Nah,
no.
ladies.
The only way,
Hell no.
hold on, the only way you're gonna get entertainment out of Jeff Hardy in the main event if it's a fucking ladder match. That's the only way. In a normal one-on-one match, you're not gonna get the entertainment from
No,
Jeff Hardy in the main event at WrestleMania. It's not happening.
y'all tweaking.
So y'all, okay,
Your
so
mind
y'all
just-
telling me
your
just
mind
a
just
reg.
took
Hold
out
on, wait.
Triple H, and he put Jeff Hardy over Triple H. That is crazy to me.
Bro, that's crazy that you underrating
Well,
Jeff Hardy.
if you speaking on
I'm
like,
not.
I think any regular match is probably gonna be a level of boring.
Right. Because
But
it's
like,
just
if
a
you
regular
put
match.
specialties on it, then it just depends. Cause I mean,
Right. Because a regular match is going to be a regular
match
match.
between say Undertaker and Triple H. I don't think.
Right.
I-
The
this
times
shit
where
ain't
we
filling no
seen
seats up.
Triple H versus Undertaker, it had to have been a
They
specials
had
match.
multiple
Well,
great
there had to be
matches.
a championship on the line. There had to be something, but a regular match, it ain't
Hold
filling
on,
no seats.
no, hold on. They had two WrestleMania matches with no championship on the line, and
Yeah,
great
no,
matches.
but it was a no holds barred match and a Hell in a Cell match.
Right.
So
Jeff Hardy
championship
had
match. I said
Jeff Hardy was in one great match with the Undertaker. One.
And that was the ladder match. But that match is damn near one of the more iconic matches of Jeff Hardy's career.
Y'all remember
Even
that
though he
feud
didn't
with
win that
MCW?
one,
it was a specialty match, was it not?
it was a ladder match, yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So even a regular match is not gonna do it. I don't think for nobody.
It's
Like-
gonna, I mean, for me,
It depends on what they do and how far they take the match.
like in a single match, you know you're gonna get your spots, and especially if you're talking about a WrestleMania main event, you know you're gonna get 30+ minutes, you're gonna get your spots, and it depends on how that story goes. If that story goes to where Triple H was just whatever, depends on how that story goes. You know you're gonna get you know for a fact you're gonna get 30 minutes, and you definitely gonna get some spots. So I would give Jeff Hardy that. All right, yeah, we gonna get a spot out of Jeff Hardy. You gonna get those exciting moments. You gonna get that out of both of them, no matter if it's Triple H or Jeff Hardy.
The
And
thing
I'll just point
is,
this out. Whenever Jeff Hardy
And Jeff
and Triple
Hardy,
H got in the ring,
I will say this too. Jeff
He-
Hardy has
Jeff
had
got his
matches where
ass
there's a
whooped.
stipulation. Jeff Hardy has had matches where there's a stipulation, and then just a normal matches, and those matches was not it.
Hey, that's everybody though. Everybody has stinker matches.
Not
yeah.
when it's like a TLC or something like that.
Man, listen.
I
Like,
mean,
I feel like
he
every
faced the likes of
time Triple H
Jeff Hardy faced the likes of Rob Van Dam. He faced the likes of Christian. He faced the likes of, like we just said, the Undertaker. Who else has he faced? He's faced Eddie Guerrero in a ladder match.
Viva la raza.
Like, he's faced a lot of good opponents.
Triple H did too.
I cheat, I steal.
Like, we can't count that out. Jeff Hardy has had some pretty iconic opponents.
Jeff Hardy
And
didn't
he put up a fight.
Triple H faced Stone Cold. He faced The Rock. Come on now. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
that's yeah. He He managed to hit The Rock with a rock bottom and mocked him afterwards.
I'm gonna take out CM Punk. I'm putting Triple H. I'm bullshitting. I'm too.
I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
Yeah,
I ain't
because
taking out Jeff Hardy
you
for
also
nothing,
gotta
though.
take into account CM Punk came into the WWE game in the mid 2000s.
You said what?
I don't like shit about CM Punk. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't in my top 5.
Jeff Hardy in your top 5.
I ain't never liked his ass.
Who, Edge?
No,
No, I'm talking about CM Punk. I said CM Punk ain't nowhere near my top 10. I ain't never liked his ass.
Man, I fuck with CM Punk.
I don't like his story. I don't like nothing about CM Punk.
It just that straight edge shit didn't do it for you.
I gotta see your 5 look like, Katie.
Trey, that straight edge shit didn't do it for you.
My 5 is John Cena, Shawn
That
Michaels,
whole straight edge story.
Undertaker.
I mean, I don't like shit about Punk. He just ain't nothing exciting about that nigga. But see, I come from the Attitude Era, so you really had to be saying some shit.
Well, yeah.
CM Punk come from that breed too.
Nah, he must be a grandbaby or something.
Ahmad, he came into the WWE game in the mid 2000s.
No, I'm saying no. Which one I'm saying? He come from that breed. I'm talking about that attitude, y'all. I ain't saying specifically the Attitude Era. I'm saying he come from that type of cloth.
I would more say he's just a rogue member of this generation. He's not necessarily bred from the last generation. He's just a rogue member of this generation.
I'm trying to find y'all. Where y'all at?
In the apartment.
I'm coming up. But yeah, though.
CM Punk is the modern day rogue. He's not the next coming of the last generation. That's not what he is.
He's pretty much the damn rebel.
It means he's made his own character. He's made his own character in this new world of wrestling. Like he's not.
He overrated.
Though. He got the qualities of the Attitude.
I don't like his ass.
and that's where we disagree. I don't think he had the Attitude Era qualities.
Man, you better do your research on him in 2011, 2012.
Yeah, wait.
I was there watching in 2012.
All right,
you
then. You're not
talking about Queenie.
That nigga CM Punk.
CM Punk could have lasted in the Attitude Era, bro. What?
Exactly.
When he beat John Cena at Money in the Bank, that man took the championship
and went home.
Like what?
That's the first time a nigga ever did that. Took the championship.
But that's what I mean by he made his own character. Like no Attitude Era member has, like you said, done that. CM Punk made that. CM Punk made that his thing.
You missing the point.
I'm sorry. I don't think he could have hanged with them back in the day. I'm sorry. No, sir.
I mean, the story was only exciting as the opponent. I don't. This story ass.
Like CM Punk. One of CM Punk's greatest opponents and rivalries was Chris Jericho.
Swing. You be tweaking,
How you
bro.
just say John Cena, The Undertaker?
No, I'm saying one of his greatest. I'm not saying the greatest. I'm saying one of his greatest rivalries.
CM Punk has some great. He retired Jeff Hardy. Like CM
Well, I mean, Jeff Hardy ended up coming back years later, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we could say retired Jeff Hardy.
My top 5 is John Cena, Randy Orton, Stone Cold.
Okay.
But who I have for number 4?
I was tweaked out. I'm putting Triple H in my top 5. I'm tweaked out.
I don't know what you was thinking putting CM Punk up there.
I had to think about it like Triple H.
I don't know what you was thinking putting CM Punk up there.
Undertaker.
But y'all also gotta admit, one of the biggest L's that CM Punk took was the Straight Edge Society.
That shit was so dog water.
What?
That shit was dog water.
Ahmad.
No,
Ahmad.
Straight Edge Society, that was one of his biggest L's. It really
shit
What's
was.
was
wrong with
dog
that?
water.
Are you
His good
kidding me,
match, his good
Ahmad?
match. Hold on. His good match probably during that whole stint of the Stranger Society was the one against Rey Mysterio.
Where he got his head
Everything.
shaved.
Yeah, that was probably his only good match
Oh,
during
y'all
that whole
talking
thing.
about that? Oh, yeah, I was not talking about. I was
Yeah, he was shaving everyone else's head,
Hold on.
but he didn't want to
Let's
shave
not. Hold on.
his.
But hold on, let's not grant it. CM Punk turned up after that too now.
That's what I'm saying. You had to take it. Everybody
Well,
took an L in
yeah,
their
after
career.
the Straight Edge Society, he had the new Nexus.
That's what I'm saying. He turned up after that because the new
Yeah,
Nexus
nah,
was it.
he did lead a new group of talent into the WWE, but granted, it didn't last long with a few of them.
All of them, shit, they.
No, not all of them, because Husky
Yeah.
did end up becoming Bray Wyatt. So R.I.P. to
That was
him.
one out of the how many?
Who else was in the new Nexus?
Darren Young.
Darren Young.
No,
he
Darren
went on
Young
to
was
become
in the
Nexus champ.
old Nexus.
He was part of the new Nexus too.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Darren Young.
Heath
Ryan.
Slater, Justin Gabriel.
Everyone that was a part of the original Nexus was a part of the new Nexus. Only person that changed was Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
The original Nexus is basically new Nexus. Like I say, only difference is CM Punk is the leader.
Right,
Yeah, it was
and
David
like
Otunga,
maybe
Justin Gabriel,
a
Mason
few
Ryan.
a couple of new members like Michael McGillicuddy or Husky and them.
And then Husky hair.
But that
Like
it's
CM Punk is the reason for the Shield. You ain't gonna forget
Get on the
CM
Mr.
Punk
Ride.
come on. CM Punk was the reason the Shield is.
That's kind of a tough one for me.
I wouldn't say he the reason.
Yeah, I don't think he's the reason.
Nah, he's literally a reason.
Now I will agree. It just so happened
about how the Shield was formed. He's the reason for it.
I will agree that it just so happened that when the Shield formed, it worked out in his favor, at the fact that they were, doing it in favor of him. But it wasn't necessarily the fact that CM Punk was like, "Yo, y'all are gonna form a group that's gonna protect me." He didn't verbally come out and say that.
That's how it started. That's how it literally started, Sweeney. The stories coming out of CM Punk mouth, how it really went. It was supposed to be Roman, Seth, and Cassius Ono. That's who he wanted as the Shield. No, not. It was supposed to have been Seth, Cassius, and Dean. But Vince said, "All right, I'll give you Seth and Dean," and Vince McMahon put Roman in there. CM Punk built the Shield to basically at that time to be his bodyguard. CM Punk is the reason the Shield came together. Like I say, it just wasn't. He got 2 out of the 3 that he wanted, but the whole concept of the Shield and how like that's CM Punk. He's the reason that the Shield.
Okay, so
I
why
ain't gonna say
why
came
didn't they
in,
go
but
with the storyline that CM Punk was the leader of the Shield? Why didn't they go with that?
because he hired them as a bodyguard. He wasn't never a part of the Shield. He hired them as.
So why did he never roll with them?
What you mean roll with him?
Like, if they were his bodyguards and all that, they would be around him at all times. That wasn't the case.
How many times did they?
I'm not saying they didn't protect CM Punk, but they weren't they actively around him while he was cutting promos. It wasn't like standing outside the ring and keeping guard and all that. CM Punk was still cutting promos with him and Paul Heyman.
But the Shield were doing that with the Authority, so I mean, they were still like doing that protection shit. Either way, they were still doing that protection shit.
Right. That was the protection thing was also out of their own want.
To come Jay Uso interview. They're interviewing this nigga again.
and and don't get me wrong, the Shield will forever go down as one of the greatest tag teams / trios the WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, faction. Yeah.
That's not debatable. At least of modern day wrestling, there's not been a faction that made more of an impact
Give me all
than
you
the Shield.
I can't do that. Excuse me.
Like, fuck the New Day, fuck Lucha Dragons or whatever the fuck.
Hey, Katie, I'll be right back. I'm about to go to the store real quick.
All right,
Well,
New Day is one of the
guy
greatest tag
actually
teams
set
ever.
a record breaking.
Get
Right.
the fuck out of here.
New Day is one of the greatest tag teams ever.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying New Day is not one of the greatest tag teams ever, but I'm saying as far as impact, the Shield.
I think the only tag team I probably put over New Day is probably the Usos. That's probably it.
Yeah. The New Day and the Usos are like really, really tight together because they've competed against each other for the championship so many times.
Their storyline was just so like authentic and shit, and you could just feel
they had the rap battle and shit.
Yeah.
That man went Don DeMarco, Don DeMarco. No, but
this was her first time getting injured. That's right.
Damn, hamstring.
And what other really influential tag teams besides Usos, New Day, Oh yeah, and the Dudley Boys came back for a little bit.
Yeah, but they weren't really influential though.
They should have never came back.
Yeah.
That was a Vince move. That's all it was. You gotta bring his old. You gotta bring his boys back here and there, just like he be doing with Brock and shit.
Goldberg should have never came back.
No.
I know. I actually wanted Goldberg to come back, but not like for a match.
Like,
but just at least
no. But for what they did with him, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't. That's what I said. I wouldn't brought him back for a match. I would have just brought him back just to promote some shit. Just promote the game that they had at the time.
I didn't mind the one more match. I didn't mind that, but it was the fact that he competed for the Universal Championship in the same manner.
But hold on, Swing. The match was dog ass. What do you mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying. He competed for it in the exact same manner that he beat Brock Lesnar, which is bullshit.
You got back.
Oh, my bad. That was a mistake. Get your hit back.
Like the fact that Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar in less than 30 seconds is baffling.
I was gonna get some if you didn't, because I was gonna.
Got back, sir.
Okay.
Like how many seconds was it that Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar? 37 seconds or something?
16.
16 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it had to have been longer than that. Because he hit him with 2 different spears and then the jackhammer.
Yeah, it was less than 20.
Hold up. Ain't no way. Because I remember they was standing off for a little bit.
Yeah, but the bell didn't ring till they
Survivor Series. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
I think it was like less than 20 seconds, I think.
Let's see.
Yeah, when the bell rang, Brock picked Goldberg up, slammed him into the corner. But then he didn't like drive him into it.
How
Goldberg pushed him.
Was the
Brock gets up, then Goldberg hits him with a spear, then he hits him with another one. He sits there for a little second.
Yeah, no.
Then loads him up for the jackhammer.
The Survivor Series 2016 match between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar was 86 seconds, or 1 minute and 26 seconds.
It probably felt like 16 seconds. I mean, shit, might as well.
Nah, you tripping.
Might as well have been shit.
Tripping.
That match was less than a minute, bro. I promise you.
No, it was not.
Official time, yes. That I promise you, that match was less than a minute, bro.
Bro, it literally said a minute and 26
Brock
seconds.
didn't even hit a move. Like that's how I'm telling you, that match was less. He didn't even hit a move.
Brock Lesnar, all he did was drive him to the corner, and then he got pushed.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't hit a move.
But you also got to remember the time in between where he was sitting on the ground and he got up and then got hit by the first spear. Then Goldberg waited a second, got back to the corner, waited a few more seconds, and then hit him with another spear, then faced the crowd, and then all of a sudden now he's waiting to hit the jackhammer.
I would have thought it was.
So I refuse to believe that that match was less than 30 seconds. No.
He's looking it up.
I literally seen this shit. That shit was not 30 seconds.
This whole stream is 10 minutes. We skipping because I think half of this was interest.
Like right there.
I'm about to rename this stream.
Hold up. 507.
Actually, I'll do it afterwards.
As soon as he get up, he get hit with a spear.
Yeah, it's been past 16 seconds, Katie.
That's what I'm saying. You literally, for like a good 5-6 seconds, you could hear Paul Heyman like, get up!
Wait, did you hold on? Okay, did you say 16 seconds? Or did you say 60?
He said 16.
Good second. I could have heard wrong. We know he had to fake that injury for a fucking good little.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to sell it. Brock Lesnar had to sell it.
Was it his match against
Yeah,
Kevin?
how long was that?
A minute and 36.
A minute
and a half. That's crazy.
Yeah, you say a minute and a half. So technically a minute 29.
It said a minute 26.
No, the match started at 5:07.
Well, that's what it said on Google. That's what it said on Google. It said a minute 26 or 86 seconds.
Oh no, it's really a minute and 30. Let's say a minute and a half.
Yeah, a minute and a half.
I mean, they're practically both the same thing.
No,
86 seconds, 90 seconds.
Since the bell rung, a minute 20, oh yeah, minute 30, 32, 33 seconds. So was it the match against Kevin Owens, bro?
Yeah,
Goldberg
no, you're
had a
probably
match
thinking
that
of the
was
match versus Kevin Owens.
I think he had one. He had a short match against Kevin Owens. He had a short one against Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This match was the one that was. Because as soon as he got in the ring, Kevin Owens got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is. Yeah, that's when Chris
Yeah,
Jericho is
that was that
showing
match.
up.
Yeah, it was that match. Both of those matches that they had was ass, bro. They should have left that man. They should have just left that match alone and left it at what WrestleMania, whatever it was.
Man,
They should not have brought that back for the our generation.
is Randy's challenge tonight or is that shit tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
he said Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, could you imagine?
on, be right
Could
back.
you imagine if Randy's challenger is Rusev?
bro, I swear to God, if I hear Rusev Boudria, I'ma fucking lose it.
Bro, I if I called that shit.
It's probably your only choice because Aleister Black debut next Friday, so
Right.
I think
So I
the
might
only choice is out of Rusev.
I might have called this shit.
Fuck around and Lana bring him out too.
Bruh. Bro, if he comes out, the WrestleMania crowd is gonna go deaf.
Hit that fucking Mashka kick on somebody.
Oh, man.
I think they're gonna get a champion. I think Penta winning tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yo, World Collide. Look at that.
Yo. Oh shit.
Why? Damn, she changed quick as hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this stream up and rename it Wrestling Debate.
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
WWE owns Triple A now.
Wait, what?
WWE owns Triple A.
What the fuck going on, bro? What the fuck going on?
We finna see a lot more Mexican and Lucha Libre stars in WWE.
Oh, good lord.
Why Dom ain't up there? Dom is Mexican. Where Dom at?
Keep his little dirty ass from over there. Little
Dom,
mustache ass.
where Dom at, bro? Dom is the truth. Where Dom?
That was
Nobody
the
want to see
truth.
that. Nobody want to see that little ass mustache he got. That ugly ass nigga, man.
That pedo
Dom is the
stash.
future world heavyweight champion.
Shit.
Not him in
He
that
go. He
pedo
gonna need. He
stash.
gonna need somebody holding his
Come on.
hand to do that
Who the
motherfucker.
son of Rey Mysterio?
Hey, he gonna need somebody to hold his hand to do that motherfucker.
Yes, he do.
Hey, the first title he won.
Oh,
Who he win it because
but
of?
Andrade don't wear a mask. Santos don't wear a mask. What that like?
Nah, man.